Hello everyone, this is Dr. Luciano in another episode of I Am Fed Up with COVID-19. Last week, I begged you to please wear your mask and keep your social distancing, so I received a lot of comments asking me to talk about the difference in the masks that we have available. So today, I'm going to explain to you what the differences are. The very first mask I want to talk to you about is the regular surgical mask. So these are the masks that we wear in the operating room. We put it on our face, we mold this little metal bar that it has, and we put these little loops behind our ears. Some come with straps that we have to tie. Make sure that this is also covering your chin, and then you breathe. So these are meant to filter big particles. So when we wear them, or people who are walking around and they have no symptoms of COVID, every time they talk or they cough, this is supposed to catch the big particles so that the rest of the people won't get infected. When this gets wet from the humidity, from just breathing in and out, the mask can potentially get clogged and it no longer filters. Okay, so these are the surgical masks. Second mask I want to talk to you about is the regular cloth masks. Everybody's making those. The CDC actually recommended those since we have such a shortage of regular masks, so this is better than nothing. We have seen these cloth masks. We have seen people wearing t-shirts or your grandma's scarf around your face. Pretty much the same thing. The difference is that this provides no filtering of anything. My take is that this pretty much reminds us to wear something and stay away from people. I think that this is a great reminder that we have to stay away from people, keeping our social distancing. This thing that I'm doing all the time, this is what you have to try to avoid. So no matter what mask you're using, please do not touch your face. If you're itching or something, just make sure that you wash your hands. You can put some hand sanitizer, wait for that to dry, and then you fix it. Bottom line is try not to touch your face. What we're trying to avoid here is this virus to stay close to your airway. So do not touch your face. Third mask I want to talk to you about is the N95. So we have different models of N95. This is one type, kind of a duck. You have also seen this type. I just want to let you know that whenever you start working in a hospital, you have to be fitted for this kind of mask. And this is the way they do it. So they make you put your mask on your face. My voice is going to be a little muffled. So you put that around your face, tight. You mold this little metal bar, you put this strap around, and then you put the other one down here, okay? This needs to be tight, and this is an uncomfortable mask. If you are breathing okay with an N95, it's not fitted appropriately. It is difficult to breathe with this. That's why I'm going to take it off. That's why healthcare providers make a great sacrifice by wearing those things every day, all day long. So a lot of appreciation for people who have to do that. This is another type, pretty much the same thing. So when we start working in hospitals and you get fitted for that, what they do is they put that mask on and then they put a huge helmet covering everything. So it comes all the way down to here so that no air will go in or out. And then they spray through a tiny little hole, they spray some saccharin. When they put that mask on, they want to know if you can taste it. If you can taste it, that means that this thing is not fitted properly, so it's not good. So they try another size. My point here is that I see a lot of people walking around with these masks, and they only have one strap on, or the mask is huge. If it's huge and you have a big gap on the side, this is useless. Just leave this N95 for people who really need them and can get it fitted properly. One more thing about this mask. I've seen a lot of people wearing this mask, but the ones that have a little valve. The valve is designed to release some of the air that we exhale. That air is unfiltered. So if I'm sick and I'm wearing this mask and you're next to me, hopefully 6 feet away, and I turn towards you and I breathe, this is like an exhaust. Okay, like an exhaust, like a car that's constantly pumping out infected air. So that's why a lot of people in a lot of places ban those masks. One more thing about this KN95, a lot of people asking me what's the difference between N95 and KN95. So the KN95, we're talking about different certifications. So N95, this is what's approved here in the United States. Filters about 95% of these microparticles. Okay, the KN95 would be the N95 with Chinese certification. So this is the one that they use in China. It's certified in China. Why do we have this here? Well, since we have such a shortage of these, then the FDA temporarily approved the use of KN95 in places where we need some sort of higher degree of protection. So those are basically the masks, the different types of masks that we have. I just wanted to make sure that you keep wearing your mask. I think my take, and there's a lot of controversy about whether to wear masks or not, or if they're useless or not. I think that reminds us that we still have the COVID with us. Unfortunately, as we loosen the precautions, we have seen a rise in the number of cases. So wearing the mask is a constant reminder that we still have that with us and that we have to take care of ourselves. Again, don't touch your face, keep social distancing, wear your mask please, keep your hands clean. That's what I wanted to talk to you about today. If you have any more questions, please send me a direct message and I'll talk to you the next time. Thank you.